I started with the Pennsylvania Low-Income Housing Coalition back in the late 90s. There was a need sort of to expand the coalition, housing coalition, from its small little base in Philadelphia to the Pittsburgh. Since then, we were a very small organization, not much capability on really getting involved in and getting engaged in both the state and federal debate about housing policy. And since those early days of the 90s, the Housing Alliance has grown to be a major player in policy, both at the state and at the federal level. And it's grown from a mere small membership organization of well over 600 individuals and organizations that now make up the Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania. So its growth has been very good for both the state and for the country in terms of doing advocacy at both the state and the federal level. The Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania is a state partner of the National Low-Income Housing Coalition, which has many state partners with many states across the country. And I think as we see that connection where we don't a lot of times look at the connection between federal and state policy, by the Housing Alliance being a state partner to the National Coalition, it is able to draw on their resources and their knowledge about the federal issues that affect states, and then be able to transfer that information down to the different municipalities throughout the state and make it relatively effective. So it's like one hand helping the other, you know. The national has its information, its data collection, passes it on to the Housing Alliance, that then passes along to the other state, to their membership organizations that effectively be able to use that information and that data. I think the Housing Alliance is, again, like I said, is well positioned as being that organization, that housing organization within the state of Pennsylvania that connects rural with urban, connects homeless issues with public housing issues. They are positioned very well to be that speaker that raised the bar, that raises the questions, asks the tough questions, and makes not only elected officials but others accountable for how money is used, how money is spent, how money is allocated, in the way that we work to eliminate the affordable housing crisis that we are in. The Housing Alliance has has assembled a great staff, small in number, but does great work in making that known across the state, both in their writings, in their publications that they have done. That folks just revere the Housing Alliance as that organization that people turn to, whether it's a foreclosure issue, whether it's a homeless issue, whether it's a multifamily project issue, a public housing issue. The Housing Alliance is the place to go to get the information and partner with to solve the issue.